my channel, and if you're new here, hi, I'm Charlotte and I'm so glad you're here. Today I want to talk about something I think we all have been through at least once in our life, which is self-forgiveness. And I am not talking about the
"oh yeah, whatever, I'm over it," or "yeah, you know what, ignore."
No, I'm talking about truly letting go of guilt, shame and self-blame, because I know from my own experience how hard this task can actually be. So yeah, let's start. The truth is, we all carry things, mistakes, regrets, stories from the past that we tell ourselves over and over again that makes us just feel so uncomfortable, so ashamed and worthless. But what if for one moment we just set down all these bad thoughts and start believing that we deserve to live in peace and not punishment? I mean, if it's so easy for us to forgive others, why can we not do the same for ourselves? I remember there was a time where I couldn't stop replaying certain mistakes in my head. I was literally lying on my bed, looking up to the roof, thinking about why did I say that? Why did I do that? What kind of a person does something like that? And I genuinely thought that punishment was the only right thing to do, because apparently it was all my fault and I should be punished for my mistakes. Until one day I said to myself, I have to stop this self-mental destruction. The truth is, punishment doesn't heal the pain. It's just going to make you feel worse, you're going to feel miserable, and at the end of the day, it's going to drive you crazy. I start noticing that in order for us human beings to completely forgive ourselves, we must love ourselves first. And let me say that this self-love thing plays a huge role in this specific topic. There are so many people out there that literally hate themselves and they don't think they deserve any kind of compassion. You personally must truly believe from the bottom of your heart that you deserve forgiveness and that you deserve mental happiness. You must say to yourself that it's okay what happened in the past, mistakes can happen, that's fine, and that you're ready to keep going. Because otherwise it's going to be really hard for you to let go of the past and achieve mental peaceness. Always remember that you, as much as anyone in this entire planet, deserve love and affection. Self-forgiveness doesn't mean ignoring or forgetting what happened. It means to grow and learn from that experience and to promise yourself to do better in the future. So try to see this as a lesson rather than another reason to hate yourself. Another important fact that I don't think many people are aware of is that the decisions you made in the past don't define who you are as a person right now. We all commit mistakes, this is completely normal, and we all have the ability to change. So don't allow the past to occupy more space than it actually deserves in the present. You cannot change what happened, but you can define the future with the actions you make right now. So don't let your 70, 20, 25-year-old self define who you are. Because remember, you're more than a moment. And somehow it's funny because this mental stress and this mental punishment, it's because of something that happened in the period time of 1 minute. Because of one thing we said, because of one thing we did, and sometimes we just make such a big deal and such a big problem because of literally small insignificant things. And this is completely normal. It's normal to feel guilt, it's normal to overthink things, but in order to live a fulfilled life and to protect our mental health and our happiness, we must release from the past and find ourselves in the present. We cannot keep punishing ourselves for something that happened years ago, for something that we cannot change. Because we all know there is nothing worse than being mentally stuck in this guilt and shame that's literally eating you alive, taking away your time, your productivity and your happiness. Now I'm going to share with you some tips that helped me in the past and that I still use when I'm noticing that I cannot detach from some feelings or thoughts. First of all, journaling. I have mentioned this so many times here on my channel, but when you write down all your thoughts, all your feelings, everything that's bothering you, and you see it written down in paper, you get such a better overview about the whole situation and about how you actually feel. This can help you to find the root to problems and solutions. Watch out the way you talk to yourself or the way you think of yourself. This is so important because so many of you are just so mean to your own persona, and the next time you catch yourself thinking bad or rudely about yourself, stop immediately and please start showing some respect to yourself. The fact that you commit some mistakes in the past doesn't allow you to treat yourself like trash. You are still a soul, a human being. You cannot make the situation even worse by talking rudely to yourself. Take responsibility and not shame. You must be aware and be responsible for your actions, and you must say, yes, I did that. But the problem here is that when we say that, our subconscious automatically thinks, I am that. And this is where we have to differentiate. And this takes us back to when I said you are not a moment. You cannot let a mistake define who you are. And my last point, I don't even know how to call it, maybe live in the present, but what I want to say is to live in the right now. There is also this quote that I love. It says, do what the clock does, keep going. And this is so true. I mean, the time keeps running, the world keeps going, you're still alive. And now that you cannot change the past, you better live the present and enjoy it. Because all the time and all the energy you spent punishing yourself with these negative thoughts is time of your actual life that you are just wasting. We arrived at the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I could help you somehow. If so, let me know in the comments. And remember, I upload videos 2 times a week, so stay tuned. And yeah, see you next time. Bye!